Yeah, but
You
it's been a
know,
while, yeah.
been a
We'll
while.
just mention now he's
we've
off
never,
on
we've
Muse
never been without Dan. It's,
We haven't we?
it,
Well, first two we did on our own, wasn't it?
oh, well, that was the podcast. Oh shit, fan moment. Yeah, but hello everyone. Yeah, we're alone. Dan has abandoned us for Muse. Ugh.
He's dead! He's dead to us!
Never again. He's not coming. No more. Barred. No. So
He's but.
He's barred. So we kind of rule the roost. It's us now, Joe. We can do whatever we want.
It's just us.
Party.
Party in the podcast. Woo!
Woo! It's only gonna be like 10 minutes long.
Shut. Oh wait. Oh, maybe not then.
Oh wait. Gonna need longer than 10 minutes for that. Christ, I don't even know where to begin. Oh, I know. Have you seen the Titanfall trailer I sent you? Titanfall 2.
You sent me a Titanfall trailer?
Yeah. Do you never look at your face? Do you never look at the group chat?
When I have time. But I didn't even play Titanfall 1, so it wasn't really relevant to me. So I didn't have an Xbox.
It was on PC as well, but you suck.
Oh right.
You suck.
Yeah,
Oh.
I couldn't play it back then either. I wanted to play it. It's just I never kind of just got round to it. Because I remember you used to play it loads, and you put a few videos up, and you know, back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah, it is a beastie game. They've added some new equipment as well, so there's now swords apparently. From what we can tell by the teaser trailer.
That'd be cool.
Giant Titan wielding swords, or sword wielding Titans.
That's what we'd tell. That'd be pretty cool.
That would. I was really excited for that. And really, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the the Suicide Squad trailer.
Yeah, I saw that. I still have very mixed feelings about the film itself. I mean, they haven't spoiled too much, which I like. That's always a good thing.
The thing is,
but
I've been hearing the trailer. The reason they've done the refilming. What in the fuck are you doing?
What?
Just sound like you were attacking something.
Am I not allowed to shuffle?
No.
I've got to stand like a statue in the middle of my room, touching nothing, and wait for this podcast to finish.
Exactly. That's how we do it.
Fine, I'll do that next time.
I am just staying in.
Just saluting at the sky.
Yeah, but the whole thing about the reshoot that was done, or being done, the millions and millions of pounds worth of reshoots they've done, is because they were trying to make it funnier. Yeah? To kind of combat the whole idea with Deadpool. Try and emulate their success. It turns out that most of the jokes in the trailer are the majority of the jokes in the movie.
Right, okay. That's
yes.
disappointing to hear, but in kind of a good way, because it was kind of it just seemed like cheap. I want to kind of like just say like kind of cheap humor. There's nothing that made me kind of smile. It's just like, oh, okay, this is kind of what I'd expect from this kind of. Do you know what I mean?
No.
You still there? No, you don't understand? Fine. Deadpool made me kind of chuckle and maybe kind of get me more hyped. This kind of just made me feel a bit like I don't know. I'm just not that enthusiastic about the film yet.
I liked the trailer.
I'll go watch it. Yeah.
And I thought it was fairly funny. I will give it that. But I still don't like Jared Leto, so you know.
That's it, isn't it, for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because Jared Leto's in it, you just immediately
hate it.
You know, pass judgment.
I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
I thought you
I
just,
don't.
I thought you just said you wouldn't piss on him. I thought that was gonna end the statement. I
No,
wouldn't
I
piss on
would.
him. So
But he couldn't
I'm
be on
sorry,
fire
but
when you do it. There's like a fine line. If he's
Fair
on
enough.
fire, I will not piss on him.
so
But,
if
yeah.
you could piss gasoline, you'd piss on him then.
Oh yeah. The problem
You'd be
is,
just like
if you do
burn,
that,
baby.
problem is if you to do that though, you have to kind of go in intermittent spurts because you don't want it like shooting back up because gasoline's up like that, and you don't want to like
I like it that you've thought about this as
blow up
well.
your
So obviously
innards.
it's crossed your mind before. What would happen
No,
if I could piss
no, it's
gasoline?
not just that. It's like the you know, when you used to do the spray cans and stuff like that, and you used to light it. I could never do that because I was paranoid
yes.
that the flame was
Or
going
the
to go back in and
Pyromaniac.
just blow the bloody thing up. Petrified of it.
Yeah, that was a fear of it. Ah, Pyromaniacs.
Pyromaniacs. Speaking of Pyromaniacs, have you watched that movie I told you about? The Hardcore Henry?
Nope,
Oh,
I've not seen that. No.
no. Did you watch the trailer at least?
I did watch the trailer. Yes, I did.
It did look quite cool, didn't it? From the trailer.
It does look good. I would like to see it. Whether I get round to actually doing it, though, is another question.
It was
It's,
actually very funny. The visuals are a little bit cheap, but that's for a low budget movie, I guess. That's the sort of thing that happens.
Mm.
Oh, fuck, it was gory and just action packed.
It
I'm
is
almost sure
gory,
I've
yeah.
seen a lot of the scene or a few of the scenes before. I don't know because I think it's the same guy that's behind. You know that?
The YouTube videos.
Yeah, the bad guys video or something like that.
Bad motherfuckers. Isn't
Yes.
It? Yeah.
I want to say
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is. I
that was-
didn't do any digging on it, but I think it is. Because
It's a similar kind of setup, isn't it? Cause...
Yeah, because it's also in Russia as well, and
Yeah.
some of the characters looked very familiar. I don't know. It just
right.
seemed
Okay.
right for.
I kind of hope it is them because it'd be nice if if it is as good as it looks, then
Yeah,
if
the
it started
success
from
of
a
it
YouTube
comes
thing,
from,
it'd be
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, because certainly, because Christ, it got plastered everywhere. I couldn't go on Twitch without getting an advert for it. I couldn't go on YouTube without an advert. I couldn't go anywhere on TV without seeing it. Relegated to BBC if I didn't want to see it. But that's a bloody good film. I wouldn't lie, it's good fun. I was worried it would make me
Does
nauseous.
look good, yeah.
Yeah, I was worrying it would make me
Nauseous.
Yeah, because it's all first person.
I mean, because they like the yeah.
Yeah, he's really fast paced because he is both an actor and a cameraman at the same time.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, and in these
I dunno.
fast paced action scenes, it's like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, and there's not much setup to the whole story either. You're just kind of thrown into the middle of it, and very much like a video game, essentially. Which I loved it. I thought it was wicked. It was well worth it, and if you do get the chance to watch it, do. Because it's just
Imagine
funny
like
as
watching
well.
it with like a VR set or.
Exactly, I think that was one of the points behind it. But
That'd be really
yeah.
cool.
yeah,
Like you can make your own like another because obviously there was 3D, but 3D's it's a film shown in 3D. You just thought, oh, well let's not go for the 3D one.
yeah. We're not
But if it's in
really seeing
VR, it'd be
3D
quite interesting to
anymore, are
see.
we?
No, it's just not worth the
No, I ain't paying
because
for it.
films that make stuff for 3D, they're just not as good. They're
If it's
it's
made
just
for
the gimmick
3D,
is over now.
If it's not the gimmick, if it's actually made as a 3D experience, then I'm fine with it. But if it's something like Batman vs Superman, which is filmed in 2D, pretty much, and they throw some 3D elements into it, and then try and market a 3D version of it just so you can have a little bit of depth to the image, I don't. It's just no. It's just too much. It's stupid. I'm not going to pay 2 or 3 more quid just so I can see some bats fly in front of my face as they try and scare me and immerse me into the story with those crappy little glasses.
I never liked the glasses. They're annoying and
And they look like hipster glasses.
pain in the butt.
They really do.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I do look about hipster glasses. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. Have you seen the
Go on.
new Doctor Strange trailer?
Oh fuck yeah, yeah.
You did.
I
What
just
did
thought,
you think of
yeah.
it?
I don't know. I sent
Um,
it to you yesterday.
I don't like it.
I don't think Benedict Cumberbatch is a Marvel actor. I can't
Uh,
take him
yeah,
to be that sort of
yeah, it's
person. He doesn't have the sort. Because like when he goes,
he's
"Why are you doing this to me?" It's so. He tries to make it sort of deep and aggressive, and it's just like he's really quiet.
hmm.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing
I
this?
don't know a lot about Doctor Strange at all as a
Neither do
character in the
I.
Marvel universe, so it's hard to draw judgment about if he's doing something correctly or if he's doing something that's a bit out of not right or something or doesn't fit. But from just what I've seen, it just doesn't. It's a kind of different kind of Marvel film. Usually, Marvel films, there's good guy kind of something bad happens to him, and then which is similar to what they do explain in Doctor Strange,
Yeah, and a bit
but
like Ant-Man.
it's a bit more trippy, because it's
It's
yeah,
using
it
magic.
looks like a trip fest.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
using
and
magic.
magic
more.
itself is very it's it's not
Almost too sci-fi.
it's a, well. Yeah, I suppose it just seems really because then there's no like law behind it. If that makes there's nothing that kind of bounds it down. So where would they draw the line of okay, well, this is magic because they can do this, or when does it if it's a bit more
Yeah,
like sciencey, they can. It
if
sounds a
it
bit
goes
more.
along a
We can
bit.
draw it to reality a bit better.
Yeah, a bit
But if
like
it's
he's
like
a
magic,
mutant or
you can
something like
say
that.
yeah. But if he was like
Just not within the
magic, he could
X-Men.
say, oh, okay, he can bring someone back to the dead. Or something like that. I don't know if he will. I'm not. Again, I don't know Doctor Strange, but where do you draw the line from what is possible and what is not possible, which
Mm,
I'm very questionable about.
yeah, I just don't know. It seems too much like a magic fest, and I just don't think Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be up to it. Paul Rudd, a lot of people have been saying they were a bit unsure of Ant-Man when the whole thing came out, but the Ant-Man trailers were all sort of funny. This one wasn't. But it's a teaser
No,
trailer,
it's much
so
more kind of a yeah.
it's trying to set up
It
a
does seem a bit
story.
more serious,
Yeah, which I really can't.
despite being magic.
Yeah, I just can't take that. And also when I saw the final days of shooting or whatever, when he's walking around in the cape, and his head is like a tiny little pin. He's just stick thin, isn't he? And then he's got this really broad
He is a
shoulder
very skinny
piece,
man.
this bloody great big cape, and this scene is him just literally three of them in a line jumping simultaneously. So what would happen there is obviously they'd shoot off the edge of the image after visual effects. But it just made me laugh. It was kind of pathetic. It was just like, I'm flying away.
I wonder
now."
if they'll. I wonder if they'll bring in other Marvel characters, just to kind of ease the not the transition, but kind of. Do you not think? Because I think it wouldn't be a bad idea if it makes it a bit more kind of relatable. I don't know if they're going, where they're going with it at all, but it just seems. I don't know. It's like a whole new thing, or
I don't know.
will it link in at all, or anything with other Marvel series or not?
It will eventually, I'm sure, but perhaps it will
Maybe,
have
yeah.
something to do. Oh no, I seem to remember hearing something about Guardians of the Galaxy 2 having a few Marvel appearances next one.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. And Doctor Strange might have a couple, but I think it would be towards the end, and it would be some sort of setup for another Avengers movie or something. But I'm not sold on it, honestly.
Yeah.
It looks
Well,
okay.
I'll see if if a new trailers come out and see if it does change my mind. But I'm very more skeptical and not. It's not my top thing to look forward to in terms of Marvel films.
No. Benedict Cumberbatch should just go back to doing some serious things. And P.S. I also hate Sherlock, so there we go. I prefer
You
Robert Downey
hate
Jr.
Sherlock.
I prefer Robert Downey Jr. as it.
It's a different, like.
I hate the
It's
whole
a very.
Mind
They're
Palace.
both very different Sherlocks.
I hate the whole Mind Palace thing. That wound me up.
Yeah.
But at least in the Robert Downey Jr. version, they did it very sort of quirky and had a style to it. And he was in that sort of era, and he was cool, he was exciting, he was fun, and he was funny. This one's just boring as all hell. I can't stand
It's
it.
It's a different take, you know. The Robert Downey Jr. one is kind of.
I'm going to my Mind Palace. Oh, I know this exact answer from this very minute thing that I got from the very start of the episode, like 3 days ago, and I found out who it is. It's just like, thank you. No. It's like, no. It's like that minute thing, it could be like a grain of sand or something stupid like that. And it just, I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Do you not like him generally as an actor then, or?
I mean, he's okay.
I mean, is there things you did like him in, or?
I can't think of anything I actually liked him in.
He was in Star Trek, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, I liked him in that.
He was Kane in Star Trek. Yeah, he was good in that. I mean, he does voice acting as well. He was the voice acting for Smaug in.
Couldn't really tell it was him.
In The Hobbit. No, I couldn't tell. Which is it's a good thing, I suppose, in a way. If you can put a voice and you can't tell it's you. Well. That's true, yeah.
Because I saw some of the behind-the-scenes footage, and it was like, doesn't sound like the dragon in there. I'm sure something's been tinkered with. Probably a bit more bass, you know. But I don't care. Honestly, he's just one of those people that everyone rants and raves about, and I just particularly find dull. He's okay. Nothing particularly exciting, and the Sherlock series really doesn't deserve as much praise as it's got. I'm sorry.
Fair enough, that's your opinion. I enjoyed the Sherlock one.
And you're allowed to have it.
You're allowed to have it. You're bloody wrong, you bastard!
You fucking idiot.
Another trailer, I don't know, because you did post this as well, which I did see, was another trailer for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh, not even the new trailer. It's just literally the trailer. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Eddie Redmayne.
This
is
is
the
the
first one.
second trailer, wasn't it?
No, first one. It's the release trailer of it.
I see. Maybe it was the teaser I saw before. Maybe the teaser.
Not a clue.
Anyway, I thought I did see something previously about it.
It looked good. It does look good.
It does look good, actually. I do. I do enjoy it. I was very skeptical about him as the actor because I haven't seen him in too much. I know he was in. Is it the Danish Girl? That I've seen it either.
Transgender woman or whatever.
That was yeah.
Cross-dresser or something.
But apparently, yeah. But I do like it. It kind of seems it's got that Harry Potter feel again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the world, and it's not in Hogwarts, like directly linked to Hogwarts still, but they do mention like Dumbledore in the trailer, and and it's like it's good. I mean, it's in America, isn't it? They're based in America, is that right?
He goes to America, yeah.
I think
he goes to New York or something.
Yeah, it's in New York or something like that. And no, I'm curious. I'm more interested in this than I was, for example, Doctor Strange trailer, and
yes.
It's possibility for bits of comedy as well. I did kind of smile to myself when he climbed inside the suitcase and just kind of what does he whistle? I think he whistles. Yeah,
he whistles.
It's for the other the other guy to come in.
Even though that fat dude never says a word in the whole trailer.
He doesn't actually, no, does he?
No. I just thought that was somewhat ironic.
Fair enough. It's just...
But no, it does look good, and I think Eddie Redmayne, as much as he's just one of those people, once again, I don't really care about, don't know anything of, and don't give a shite about, even if he's won Oscars and SAG Awards and all this sort of stuff, it just... You're okay, mate. You're okay. That's as far as I'll go on that.
I haven't seen enough of him to kind of make a full judgment of him, but
as well, which just.
Oh right, he was in that, was he? Oh,
he was Stephen Hawkins, yeah. Seriously, yes, he was
Oh,
Stephen
right.
Hawkins. Yeah, the theory of everything. I think. Yeah, theory of everything. He played
Observe everything. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Stephen Hawkins, and he even did the whole wheelchair stuff as well.
Right. I'll have to watch that actually.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's not a lot I know I've seen films that I've seen that I know he's in.
No, but if you were to put him into the Harry Potter universe, like in Hogwarts with the rest of them, with the rest of the group, I think he'd fit in. He's got that look to him, doesn't he? Quintessentially British, maybe stereotypically
British, yeah.
And I think he'd fit in.
But he's a bit older, isn't he? He's quite a lot older than the the main trio, so he wouldn't fit in that kind of sense. But
I don't know. I don't know how old he is. I don't think he's that old.
He's 34. Maybe.
He could have. He could have got away with it, but he does look young. He doesn't
We
look that
can't
old.
get away with it. He definitely does look very young, yeah.
Because Christ, I thought he was in.
But
his
yeah, that's a film I'm
mid-20s.
looking forward to seeing. Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, you could put up mid-20s, yeah.
Yes. And the other thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a film I'm looking forward to.
Huston. Did you have a look at the card I sent you?
I did have a look. That looks horrible. It's going to be monstrous and such a pain in the ass.
So yeah, all of the
What
Twitch
was it now?
streamers have been given a card to reveal from the new expansion that's coming out. The let me just have a look. The Whispers of the Old Gods, and they've been revealing it after a certain period or a certain amount of things. But these Twitch streamers, Kibler, fuck knows who he is, got Deathwing, Dragon Lord, and by God, he looks incredible. He's even better than Deathwing normally.
That's just going to be such a pain in the ass.
It's gonna be
I
fucking fantastic.
God, that's going to be horrible.
It's going to be fantastic, and I want one.
Death Rattle, put all dragons from your hand into the battlefield. That could be devastating.
Yes.
Absolutely devastating.
Can you imagine? And you have another Deathwing in
I
there,
suppose actually,
and a Ysera.
well, it wouldn't work though.
Yeah, it
Well,
would.
I suppose their battle cries wouldn't take effect, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
No.
So you get another 12/12 on the
yeah,
board.
that's still monstrous.
A Ysera and all the other stuff. Yeah, God, it would be evil. It would be fantastic. But that's
I'm sure
endgame
that
sort of
tune will be
stuff as well.
changing.
I don't know. I don't know how rare it's going to be, and how often it's going to pop up. But Christ, if I can get the dust together to craft it, oh, hell yeah, hell yeah, I will have it. If I don't get it in the pack sellers anyway, which I really hope I do. But you know, because there's still loads of stuff dropping. But for a 10, 12, 12, he's Deathwing, but with a better. Yeah, a better thing, and there's a Death Rattle. That ain't half bad because you can trigger that as well with certain cards. But
Oh God, that would be horrible. So if you get what's the card that you can play Death Rattle twice?
play Death Metal.
You can play Death Metal.
That's the Heavy Metal Turin or whatever his name is, isn't it? You know, that one that gives you
So,
the rock
something
cards?
Yeah, that's specific. I was thinking more of
don't
the
know.
Death Rattle one twice.
Yeah, but
what's
that
it
you can
called?
trigger. So a Druid card can trigger their Death Rattles, or is that a Shaman one? Or you can get a minion, which you plant and it triggers all friendly Death Rattles, which would be
fantastic. Them twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be pain in the butt, and hopefully that doesn't pop up too much for me to go against.
It'll be fantastic, and I hope to get one. And I hope to wind you up so much with it.
God, I can't wait. It's amazingly fun, and I won't quit Hearthstone as soon as you get it.
Happy for you.
I'm so happy for you, fucking twat.
And you don't fucking like Sherlock.
You just say Josh has deleted you from his friends list.
Bring Josh. You there? Hello.
No. No.
No more. And another
You
young
just leave it us.
shit.
This is my answer machine. Will be saying, "This is Joshua speaking. If it's Pete, fuck off."
Peace out, bro. Peace out. Oh fuck! It's so weird not having Dan here.
Yeah, usually he'd give off a bit more information, more facts than I can usually give because he's
Yeah.
better at movies than
And
I
I'm
am.
sure he would have taken a lot of offence to my jab at Sherlock then. Which
Oh, I'm
glad
sure
I
he
could
will.
say,
I'm sure
actually.
he'll
'Cause he
jab
can't
at
have a
you.
go at me now.
We'll probably hear about it next week.
Maybe, but we're gonna have some really nasty jokes
Maybe
next
he'll
week
comment.
as well. Hopefully, I don't know.
Nasty jokes.
Oh, but I'll tell you what, we've kind of rambled on a little bit, and there's not much else to really talk about. I don't think.
No, it's not too much to be honest. Not that I've come across that really kicks me, but
Not that we've really done much research.
no.
Oh, typical. Well, there we go, Josh. That is it for another podcast with a man down because he has a thing for Muse. A rather disgusting thing, I'm sure. An obsession.
You're not a fan of Muse yourself?
No, a couple of their older songs are alright, but
Nah, I'm not either.
nah.
There we go. We'll get lots of shit for that as
Yeah,
well.
We're gonna slag him off. Oh, so that. But thank you very much.
Hi,
for watching,
Dan.
guys. Hi, Dan. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And yeah, tune in next time when hopefully Dan will be back from playing with Muse. Nicely. I'll put that nicely.
But
Rather than praying, just
Jesus
worshipping.
Christ.
Muse. It's like some sort of cult, I'm sure. I'm sure he's part of a Muse cult.
He's gone to a cult, yeah.
Yeah.
Little
Anyway.
tribunal of a.
We're gone. Goodbye. Bye, Josh. Back off.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.